How many tasks should I plan in a day? The short answer is there's no hard and fast rule of thumb for this. No 2 days are the same. But if you want a template for kind of a starting point, then this is what I would recommend. Your A tasks, those critical tasks that are going to make a difference, that are going to move the ball down the field, up to 3. Any given day, you might not have any, you might have 1, you might have 2, no more than 3. When you start getting more than 3 tasks that are that critical, you're deferring making a judgment call. Everything isn't that critical. Some tasks are more critical than others, and you need to decide which tasks are going to get your attention first. You've got to make that call at some point. This always reminds me of Syndrome in The Incredibles. When everything's important, nothing is. When everything's important, nothing is. When every task is critical, none of them are. Up to 3 of your A tasks to work on. The regular tasks, 3 or 4, something like that. This will be different for each person. You know how big your tasks are, how small they are. The bigger your tasks are, the fewer of them you can fit into your day. So the fewer of them you will have on your task list. If you have very small tasks that you can knock off in 5 minutes each, you can fit more of them in your day. So you'll have more tasks on your list. But just a general starting point, I started with 3 or 4 tasks for just kind of the normal tasks. C tasks, the maybe tasks, the opportunistic tasks, I'll have 2 or 3 of them there. It's usually stuff that, if I have 5 minutes and I can knock something out real quick, I'll go ahead and knock it out today. This is probably something that would bubble up and become a B task or an A task in a couple days. But if I can knock it out early, great, I'll knock it out early. 2 or 3 of those tasks. Something else that I recommend doing, identify 3 quick wins that you can get. Maybe these are your A tasks, your critical tasks. Maybe they're B tasks. Maybe they're C tasks. Doesn't matter. Pick 3 tasks that you can just knock out real quick and build some momentum on the day. These tasks should not take a lot of time. Ideally, you can fit all 3 of these into a single Pomodoro. Set a timer for 20 minutes and see if you can knock these 3 out. And that builds some momentum quickly. And so we start to get into that mode where, I'm getting things done. I'm crossing tasks off. I've got that dopamine flowing. This feels great. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. And you get into that mood, that mindset, right as it's time to start on your A tasks for the day. That is powerful. You get in there. You just get going. You get some traction. You show yourself that, hey, I can knock things off. It's only 9:05 a.m. and I've already got 3 checks on my list. Let's go. Let's get this done. Let's get some more tasks on here. Out of all of these tasks that you've got on your list, identify the one task that is your win condition for the day. If you think about the Ivy Lee list, where you have just a flat priority list, you might spend all day working on just that first task that is your most important task and not get to anything else. That can be your win condition for the day. But if you have spent all day working on that most important task on your list and you don't get to anything else, that's a win. You've spent all day working on the thing that is the most important that you could be working on. Now, maybe there's 5 tasks you need to get through. That 5th task is your win condition. Depending on how the day goes, you might not get through your list. It's nice to have a win condition defined where you can just say, yep, I made it this far. I've won. I'm good for the day. I'm frazzled. I'm burned out. I just don't have it in me. I need to take a break. Maybe you don't come back from the break until tomorrow. Some days are like that. Identify your win condition for the day. Part of that is just knowing when you're done. When have you done what you need to do today? And when are you going into extra innings and just getting extra credit? Because that's fine. There's nothing wrong with working ahead. The more you fit in today, the less you have to deal with tomorrow. Absolutely. Go back and think about Parkinson's law. Work will expand to fill the time available. So if you don't know when you've reached your win condition for the day, you're in the mode, you're feeling it, you're doing task after task after task, and you don't want to stop, that's hard. You're getting a lot of success in this area of your life, but you're neglecting other areas of your life. And you need success in all areas of your life if you're going to be productive in the long term and make that transition from chasing the dream, which can be a lot of energy in this area, to living the dream, which requires a lot of success in all of the areas of your life. That success that you have built up over time. If you found this helpful at all, hit subscribe below, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just hit the thumbs down button twice. Show me just how much you didn't like it. You can always go over to ColterReid.com, link in the show notes, and continue the learning there. I am Colter Reid. I'm here to help you get the day-to-day out of the way so that you can stop chasing the dream and start living the dream. And I'll see you after work.